I spent $5,000 in Ubers this month. When did I have $5,000? Hey besties, welcome to Fem Nature. It's London. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join the family. If you're all about self-care, self-love, and glow up tips, this is definitely the channel for you. And let's get right into this video. The video is, you are not broke. You are just overspending, sis. Now, the reason why I say you are not broke is because you probably have a job, you probably have some type of source of income, and you are probably overspending it, and that's why you think you are broke. Now let's get right into the video. Get right into why you're overspending. The reason why you're overspending is because you are currently bored with your life. You're currently bored and needing a hit of dopamine, just like people that are bored and they need to go on social media or play a video game to get that hit of dopamine. You just have an overspending problem. Now, I'm saying this because I was a person that had a spending problem, and I always would think that I am broke. But no, when I look back at all the money that I spent, I wasn't broke. I was nowhere near broke. I was just spending my money like I was rich. I used to spend my money every time I got it. I didn't budget. I didn't plan for the future. I just needed a hit of dopamine, and where I went was to the mall to get my fix and to get a thrill out of life. And that was not helping me achieve the goals that I had financially. So here is why I say that you are not broke. You just need to pay attention to the amount of money that you spend, because you would shock yourself. You will be like, I spent $5,000 in Ubers this month. When did I have $5,000? That was me. I would have receipts saying that I spent $2,000 in 2 stores, or I spent this on fast food. When you're not paying attention to where your money is going, you would literally be shocked. You will literally be shocked at how much money you are spending that you're not even paying attention to. I was very prone to spending my money on clothes, shoes, food, stuff that really didn't matter. I had clothes in my closet that I never even wore. I didn't even take the tags off. I just added them to my collection for no reason. Shoes that I didn't even wear. They barely fit me because I have large feet, so it's hard for me to find the perfect fit. But I would just buy the shoes because, hey, why not? It's cute, it fits, but I know it's gonna hurt my feet down the couple of hours of me wearing them. I would spend all my money on things that I wouldn't even wear. Just being stupid. And the things that I actually really genuinely wanted to do, like spend my money on a trip, spend my money on a spa, spend my money on beauty treatments, I did not have that money to invest in those things that I genuinely wanted because I already spent my money on things that was just giving me a quick high and a quick fix. So I noticed that was my problem. I would be so sad that I couldn't do the things that I genuinely wanted, and I would be like, oh my god, I hate being broke, I hate being this. But I was never broke. If you could spend $2,000 in a store, $5,000 a month, $3,000 to $5,000 on an Uber for that month, you was never broke. You was just not spending your money wisely. So here are tips to really get your money under control. The first thing that I want you to do, bestie, is figure out what you're spending on. Pay attention. We're going to take out the receipts. We're going to take out our bank statements. We're going to take out our Uber transactions. We are taking account for every dollar that we spend, because it will humble you. The same way it humbled me, it would humble you. You would actually know that you're actually a rich girl. You have money. You're just spending it stupidly and crazily on drinks every weekend, knowing that you don't really need to be out every weekend because you have drinks at home. Yeah, you will be humbled. You will be shocked, disgusted at how much money you're able to spend without even knowing. Now, the next thing that you need to do is budget your money. You're going to give every dollar that you have a job. You're going to go to the bank every time you get paid, whether it's Wednesday or Friday. Go to the bank. And this was my favorite thing to do, was go to the bank. I asked them for whatever my paycheck was. I asked them to give me big bills, medium bills, and small bills, which was like ones. And I needed that down to the exact dollar amount and the penny amount. so I could take it home to budget. Now, you would need a budget binder. You can find them everywhere. I do have, I'll link some down below for you. But you would need a budget binder because 2024 and beyond, we're going to be smart with our money. We're going to know that every dollar has a job. So you're going to budget every dollar until you have none left. You're at zero. I'm not saying you spent your money, but you budgeted your money to zero, which means every dollar had a place to go, whether it was your rent, your electricity bills, your car note, your insurance, even you even spend the money on your hobbies and extra activities that you want to do. Every dollar has a job. There's budgeting videos that you definitely could look into on YouTube with budgeting and breaking down your paychecks on how to allocate your money correctly without overspending it. And do not cheat yourself out. Make sure every dollar has a job because every dollar needs to go somewhere, so you're not spending your money. The next thing that I need you to do is create a goal. Create a goal that you have for your money. Are you saving it for a trip? Are you saving it just for a rainy day? Are you saving it for surgery? Are you saving it for, an activity that you want to splurge on? Are you saving it for a new house item like a new couch or some home decor that you want to start doing? So just make sure that you have a goal for your money, because without a goal, you are literally lost in the sauce. You need to have a goal that you can stick to and really be strict on yourself to make sure that you're getting the job done. Because when you don't have goals for your money or a plan for your money is just sitting there without having. Your money is just being worthless, to be honest. You're just going to spend your money just because. And then you're going to be sad next week. Like, oh my God, I just got paid. Why am I at zero again? And I literally didn't go anywhere. Now I'm behind on bills when I could have literally paid my bill, but I didn't have a goal for my money. So that's why having a goal for your money is really important. Having a savings challenge. I love having a savings challenge because one, I just feel like it's very fun. The little binder is super cute. I definitely would have them on my website. They are super affordable. I currently have the $40 savings challenge. The $1,000 savings challenge where you're saving $40 at a time. That equals up to $1,000. You could double it, triple it. Once you're done saving, you could either spend that money how you want to, put it in a high yield savings account so you're gaining interest on the money that you're saving, versus a regular savings account that only gives you like a penny for the whole year that your money's been sitting in there. Terrible. So do a high yield savings account with your savings challenge and you'll be good. Now, my next tip is treat yourself in moderation. I don't like depriving myself. I don't like to feel like I'm starved or I'm on a strict budget. I do not like that because that reminds me that it makes me feel like I'm living in lack and living without. So what I like to do is, if I could save my money for a certain goal, that is better than me just depriving myself and saying, oh, you can't spend this type of money for a whole year. I would literally spiral out of control and blow all my money. So I like to spend in moderation. I like to not buy everything that I see, because I don't need everything that I see, but I like to treat myself here and there. If it's a spa day, if it's a movie day, flowers for myself, a shopping spree, stuff like that. But I like to splurge here and there because I hate feeling like I'm being deprived of life. But what I notice is that instead of just being sporadic and being last minute and splurging on an item, I like to actually be able to save up for that item or save up in advance so that it is not hindering my other bills that I have going on. Because one thing about me is I'm a do that in that moment type of girl, and I could take that a little too far. If I know that I have $3,000 in my card right now and I see a $3,000 bag, I'm gonna swipe it right then and there because I feel like you only live once, instead of doing what I have to do responsibly. So what I do now is plan for the future. I create wish lists. I create things that I know that I'm working forward I'm working towards. I'm putting my money towards. If it's a trip that I want to go on, I'm putting my money to work towards that trip instead of just waking up on a random Tuesday and saying, hey, let's go to Miami Beach. Woo! Yeah, I'm not doing that no more, because having that puts me in debt and makes me like not make smart choices. Stop spending on TikTok trends. You don't need a 40th Stanley Cup. You don't need 100th perfume. You do not. You're just buying it to say you have it, and you're not going to use all the things that you're buying. You're just having it to have an excess of the thing. And I feel like to get yourself out of doing that, just save your money. Like, you don't need to buy that. You don't need to overspend on items that you don't need. I used to be that. There was so many things that I look back that I donated. I would donate the clothes that I just bought. I'm so happy for the people that got my new clothes that I didn't even wear, but it just makes no sense, you know? Do things on a budget for a short period of time, whether that's 3 months. And if that means cutting out extra expenses to get to your goal, do that. Do that. Because at the end of the day, you cannot be a bad bitch while being broke. You need to have something in your pocket. You need to have something in your bank account. You need to be able to have an emergency fund. It's all fun and games until you're sitting in your car with no money in your gas tank, or no money in your wallet to give you gas.